I want to take this particular time to wish all the fathers out there a happy Father's Day. And I want to salute you, brothers, for the job that you've been doing, despite not getting much credit for it. But I wanted to have a small talk today about why black fathers are important. Why are they important in today's world? And I want to take this time to wish my own father a happy Father's Day, and I'm pretty sure he'll watch this video. And I want to talk about my father because this is pertinent for me and for the information that I was going to deliver today. My father was born in Natchitoches, Louisiana, which is a small town about 60 miles outside of Shreveport. And my grandmother was married to another man and then got with my dad's father. So he had a different father from his brothers and sisters. And because of the move that my grandmother did to California, my father was disconnected from his real father and didn't get a chance to meet him until my father was about 45 years old. We saw him one time, and then my biological grandfather on his side died, who was from Florida. And my father really struggled as a young man growing up in Compton, California, without a lot of male guidance. He had 2 children a week apart by the time he was 17. He got on drugs. He went through a whole lot of things that was facing African Americans in the time of the inception of the Bloods and the Crips, when it was starting to get really, really bad in that section of Los Angeles County. But one thing he vowed to do, he said, for whatever children that I have, I want my son to be a better man than me. I don't know about how far. I don't know about how much. I don't know what the distance is. But one thing that I want to do, I didn't have my father in my life. I want my son to be a better man than me. So my dad did all the best that he could with his struggles and his problems. He took all of what he knew. He tried his best despite having certain circumstances that he caused or things happening in his life. And he taught me several things despite his issues. Number one is, son, you got to be the best that you can be. You have to try hard. And you have to have a killer instinct like the Trojan Army. I never knew what this story was about a Trojan Army, but a Trojan warrior in mythology was something that was honorable. They fought to the death. And my father stuck on me that you need to always work hard for what you want, that you can achieve what you want. And he didn't just talk about it. I used to see him get up early in the morning and go to school. I saw him go to nursing school. I saw him do all these things to support us. Even when my parents split up, I saw him rebound and buy an expensive house and worked and go through all kind of things. And to now he's got a master's. I've seen my dad do it. He showed me that this is how you be a man. Now, we disagree politically. We disagree on a lot of different issues. He's more liberal than me. But he gave me something that my other friends to this day never got. And that is a killer instinct to be the best that you can try to be in life. And my golly, I think I have even failed him because I could be doing more. I can be trying hard. And you know what? When I lived with my mother, when I was with her, when my dad and them split up, my mom wanted me to do good things. My mom wanted me to be educated, but she didn't really push me. She couldn't push me. I wanted to play sports and stuff like that. Could have been a lot more dedicated to it. I think I would have been able to get somewhere in it. My dad wasn't there in those early years. Those years I needed him. I could have been good because my daddy would have pushed me. And my mom, although she loved me, she didn't push me as hard as I needed to be put because she couldn't. It wasn't in her. But my dad gave me that killer instinct. He told me that it's not fair in America. You're not going to get the same opportunities. You have to do better. You have to be better. And I'm going to tell you how to do it. You're going to get knocked down, but you can get back up. And let me talk about this. This is why black fathers are important. Because black mothers, no disrespect to them, they don't know that. They are so busy, many of them, and God bless them. I know some of them think they're doing the best they can, and this is not a time to take a shot at them. But black women just don't realize the reality of what it is to be a black man in America. They don't know the hurdles. They don't know how hard it is to come out of a ghetto, how hard it is to come out the urban community, how hard it is to get into certain situations. Now, on the outside, it looks easy. It looks like blacks have these all opportunities, but it's hard when you don't have a network. It's hard if your parents never went to college. It's hard when you don't have certain situations available to you that you know how to use. But your father is the one that teaches you that you got to do this. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of your family. And you must be honorable. And women cannot teach that killer instinct. Look at some of the best basketball players of all time. Some of you watch sports. When you talk about basketball players and the greats, some of you mention LeBron. But many of you will mention Michael Jordan. You will mention Kobe Bryant. Some may say Magic Johnson. What does Magic Johnson and Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan all have in common? They have a work ethic out of this world. Why? Because they saw their fathers working. You think that Michael Jordan got like that overnight? You think that Kobe Bryant got like that overnight? In fact, if it wasn't for Michael Jordan's father being as hard of a worker that he was, and Kobe Bryant's father being a hard worker, they would never have that type of DNA. Hard work is something that's in you. It don't matter about your talent. Magic Johnson's father worked in Lansing, Michigan. Many hours a day. Came from a big family. But the father showed him that you got to work if you want to be somebody. And Magic Johnson's father is the reason why, after basketball, he became a $500 million man because of that ethic. And only men can teach their sons that. Women cannot teach a boy work ethic. They don't have it like that. And a lot of times these boys, they get coddled by their moms. And they go out into the world, and these young women out here, they like, what am I going to do with this nigga? He in the mirror just as much as me. He don't want to come out here and work. He don't want to do anything. All he wants to do is play around and hang out all day. Well, no shit. Only a black man can teach a black boy how to become a man. That's just the reality of it. And this is what brothers need. You need that killer instinct. Young boys got to have that. Look at Tyson Fury. I want to talk about them. Just Tyson Fury, the boxer. In the 12th round of that fight in Deontay Wilder, he got knocked down real hard, almost knocked out. But he got up. Tyson Fury said, it's the fight in me. It's all that's why I get. I understand that. But I believe that his father is the one that put all of those characters in him that you need to get up. You cannot quit. You have to run this out. And that's why when you look at LeBron James play basketball, he don't have that kind of instinct. He just don't. He don't have the instinct that that Michael Jordan had. He don't have the instinct that Kobe Bryant. He don't have it in him because his father was not in his life. If his father was in his life, there'll be no doubt about it. LeBron would be the best basketball player. Consensus. Nobody would ever judge it. So I'm telling that, brothers, only you can make your children the man that they're supposed to be. They boys. And you are needed, even in the girl's life. And that's why these boys are missing their dads. And a lot of times these young black men are getting into gangs. They're getting into crime and everything else, looking for some mentorship. So I appreciate you brothers out there for what you're doing. The more fathers that you have, the more safe it is in Black America with you out there. And these kids can grow up and become somebody. Because right now, the women just don't have it. They don't have that aspect. They have the nurturing, but they don't have that, what it drives to go out and create a business, to create a community. That's what you brothers are there for. And I thank you, brothers, for everything that you do. Happy Father's Day to all of you. And I appreciate you. And this is a small reason why Black fathers are needed. Peace out.